Nintendo. Yahoo. Okay. Well, there's some things I gotta do. Ow. There's some things I gotta do. I kind of wanna get a little bit done for the video that I'm now working on, because with my arm burn, there's not much else to fucking do. But we started work. We made some headway. I just gotta compile some information, get some writing in, and it's a good start. It's going pretty well, I'd say. So, yeah. Not much else to say about that. Oh, what we got? Tranquility Temple, Blissful Block, Lavender Skies, and Toadette's Castle. I didn't know Toadette's Castle was in this cup. I picked Toadette on a whim. Cool. No, I got some information I want to organize a bit. But I tell you, chat, we actually kind of found some neato stuff. So I'm enjoying that. 7 laps, huh? I'm enjoying this. I just gotta start writing some of it down. And once I write it down, you know, there's a lot we're gonna have to go through. We gotta do all of Hisotensoku, and then all of, like, Antinomy of Common Flowers, which is a lot. This is a wild course. I've never seen a course quite like this. This is actually kind of insane. Like, this is really cool. It's a nice little temple. I guess I'm in first. I think... Okay, bye. I think the video, already, I feel like the video will actually be pretty interesting. There'll be some neat stuff. But the video's for fun. So, like, we're not stressing over being correct. I'm more interested in finding, like, kind of, like, believable reasons why what we're claiming is, like, not complete and utter, like, stupidity. And that part has been actually quite interesting, because there's a number of parallels between characters and what their potential costumes are a reference to. That makes it fascinating. And like I said, it's for fun, so there's gonna be a couple in there that are gonna be like, streamer, you're a fucking idiot. And it's like, yeah, it's fine, but it's just for fun. Some of them will be obvious, some of them will be clear, but the video, first and foremost, the video is just for fun. So, when it comes to mostly, pretty much all of my videos, I try to be, you know, I don't really put my opinion outside of, like, a little bit. I have opinions, obviously. Well, that's cool. Okay. Oopsie. That was bad. I have opinions and I insert opinions, but for the most part, my videos, the main focus on topics of my videos are based in facts with sources. Blissful Block. So this is kind of like the first video that's, well, aside from the spell card one, because that was literally just my opinion on the spell cards I like and dislike. But this one is more or less just that. It's just a fun, like, fun opinion one that lets me kind of have some fun with the topic more than anything. I'm no theory channel, but it's nice to discuss possibilities more though than, you know, pure sourceable facts. That's all. The last video I did, Thunder City. The last video I did was all kind of, not really all facts, but like, that was kind of the idea of it, right? Block Bienvenido. There's one piece of useless trivia for every character. And that one, pretty much all those were rooted in fact, right? Wait, whoa, 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 oh shit. So, those types of videos can be a little stressful because, well, for one, I need to make sure I'm not wrong, which sometimes I am wrong because I read the information wrong, or the information I read was wrong, or I just wrote it wrong. There's always, oh, okay. There are always potential reasons why I can be wrong, but usually it's just because the video itself is quite long and they're prone to mistakes that I don't catch until like after the fact. And I'm like, oh, shit. Whoops. So that happened. So there's a bit of a stress test with that, but when the video is just me being a, like, you know, me talking and being a shitter for the most part, blissful block, that I'm pretty chill with that. So I feel like for that reason, writing this video will be a little more smooth because I don't have to worry too much about being super, like, correct, and I can mostly just have fun with the writing. Which is not to say I don't have fun with writing facts, because I enjoy writing about facts in Toho. My favorite is when I put facts in videos, and then I see people in my chat talk about these things without the answer. That's my favorite. Man, I wish I had this information. Well, you know, that video I made has that information. So you just outed yourself as not watching the video. Gotcha. I will remember this. Maybe you should watch every video I ever made right now. Make sure all of your information is up to date. What the hell? Alright. Well. Okay, that was cool. That was cool because the track changed. The track changed every lap, and you went in kind of a slightly different way. A real tour around the city. I don't even know how they do that, but that was pretty cool. I dig that. That was good. Lavender skies. Wow. Alright. No, I'm not predicting like Toho 20 or anything like that. Whoa, because predicting Toho 20 is just the same as any series prediction. It's just, I think new things are gonna happen. I think old character will return. And then something happens and it's like, oh, I totally called that. You mean you gave a blanket, vague statement with no real information? Is that what you did? And you were right? You totally called it? Holy shit, Lavender Goomba. I talked about, okay. I talked about Toho 20 with the demo screenshots. And, also, I tried the demo as well. I gave my 2 cents on it. But, like, who cares? What the hell? I'm so far away from everybody. Holy shit, that checkpoint was rough. Who cares, man? Who cares on an opinion on a game that'll be out in 3 months? Who cares that it's my opinion? It doesn't matter. Some people have such a massive ego for that kind of thing. It's insane. It's like, oh shit, new thing? Then people gotta know what I think. My opinion matters the most because I'm the most vocal on the internet about this series. Motherfucker, I don't care. I want to talk about it because I think it's cool. I think the game will be cool. I want to talk about the game. Algorithm junkies. Shake my head. Think of it this way, chat. If I truly cared about that kind of thing, then those videos would be on the main channel. That's the long and short of it. If I want to guarantee more traffic or something, it goes on the main channel. And we're better to put that kind of thing. Discussions of new Toho game. But no, you know what it is? It's a VOD that gets uploaded on the VOD channel that I stream. That's it. Alright, don't fall, because falling here would be catastrophic. Oh my god, I can't see! Well, that was close. Ow. Ow. Actually, I think at this point I can just take the gauze off because it's pressing into my burn when I could just kind of let it breathe now. God, how annoying. I really wish I didn't burn myself. Toadette's Castle. Oh god, it's alive. Holy narcissism. Why does Toadette have a castle? It's a freak. Alright. Oh, this is Deep Peach's Castle from Bowser's Inside Story. It's like my favorite theme from that game. What? Why does the Toadette statue fire fireballs? Yeah, this is like my favorite theme from Bowser's Inside Story. It's the final area theme. I think it's a very relaxing theme. Ooh, this is based on the Double Dash Bowser's Castle. Toadette, where did you get all this shit? You got a poison moat in here. How'd you get that? Holy fuck. I recommend you play Bowser's Inside Story personally. Although, if you do play it, you need to figure out how to get mic working for emulator, because there are portions that require mic. But it's a very good game. Toad Warrior. It has fun gameplay. It's got good, you know, and just like great story, fun story. It's very goofy, lighthearted. Generally a great game. Maybe someday Vinny will play it. Maybe someday Vinny will play it. Superstar Saga is also a very good game. Partisan Time I don't think is a very good game personally. I'm gonna speed that up. Oh, it's kind of freaky when it speeds up actually. This sounds like the intro to like an Evanescence song. Yeah, I played Superstar Saga a number of times. It's a great game. The Partners in Time is weird. I just don't think that one is nearly as good. I played it after Bowser's Inside Story, mind you. But it came out when I didn't have a DS, and by the time I got a DS, it was one of those hard-to-find games. Christian got his hands on it at some point, and that's how I got to finally play it. Because I decided I wanted to play the Mario Luigi games, so I did that one, and then I played Dream Team. I beat Dream Team, and I could not get into Paper Jam at all. Oh, the Super Crown. I could not get into Paper Jam. Couldn't play it. Just did not vibe with it. Toad, this is my castle. Bitch boy, this is my castle. Got Mario, Peach, and Luigi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Panic. Panic. Not bad. No, Partners in Time is weird, because Partners in Time, it's not like open world, it's like a hub world that it takes you into different places. And I think the final boss is kind of bad. The final boss in that game is kind of stinky. The shrooms themselves are just weird. They're just weird, dude. Diddy Kong? I didn't end up playing Brother shit, actually. Didn't end up playing it. Just didn't feel like it. Castle Gigabomb. Castle in the Sky, the Seamland, Sandy Clock Tower, Fruity Folly. No squats. I'm tired, dude. Every day I go to work, I'm understaffed and overworked. Tired of it. I want to break free! Well, I have a vacation for a week. And after that vacation, I'm probably gonna quit. So, yeah. That seems to be my plan. I'll be much happier. That much is for fucking certain. Oi, oi, oi. Blub. Blub. What the fuck? How did he throw that like that? That was insanity. Did you see how he threw that shell? Oh my god, dude. Pretty cave. I can't get up there. Why did bro get in the super blooper? Oh. Wait, we're fucking like playing the game here, bro. Look at this. That's awesome. Holy shit. What the fuck? Bro, we're playing a Ghibli movie right now. This is actually kind of wild. Okay. Yeah. What? The trees are alive. I touched the tree and it spun out. They're alive. I don't know when this course ends. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the core of the castle. I watched this movie in theaters, actually. Goodbye. I watched this movie in theaters. Oh! Wonderbar! Ah. Well, that was really cool. Never watched Ghibli. They have some pretty great movies. I've watched a couple of them at this point. I've watched some of the more well-known ones. I never saw Howl's Moving Castle, though. The Seamlands. I watched Totoro and didn't understand it. But I guess there wasn't really supposed to be anything to understand in Totoro. Great. Spirited Away is great, yeah. It's about a girl who gets lost in yokai land. That's where No Face comes from. And she just wants to find her parents and leave. I watched the Tanuki one. That one was pretty cool, actually. I like that one. I also saw Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't actually like Kiki's Delivery Service that much. And the reason for that is because there's no, like, plot solve. Like, how do I explain this? Like, she's a witch and she flies, and then, like, through the movie, the big conflict for her is that she loses the ability to talk to her cat. Like, she loses her witchness. And then she saves the day at the end of the movie, and it's like, good job, Kiki. And then the movie ends. She just never gets her powers back. She can't talk to her cat anymore. And that's just, like, just not addressed in any capacity. They just kind of gloss over it. They're like, wow, you saved the day. Okay, roll credits. But, like, she'll never talk to her cat again. Maybe it's, like, symbolic. Oh, no. I've seen Princess Mononoke. There's a common, like, commonality in Ghibli movies. Usually the bad guys are, the army. And the themes of the... Okay. The theme of the movie is about preserving nature from industrialization. And, Eggman is usually there. Don't ask me why, but there's almost always a character who just looks like Eggman. He's always there somewhere. It's actually just Sonic then. No, but the Eggman guy is the good guy. He's one of the good guys, like, all the time. He's never the bad guy. Miyazaki wears his feelings on his sleeve when it comes to his movies. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, and I also watched Grave of the Fireflies. And if you wanted a movie that's like, man, does Miyazaki really hate war? Oh, yeah, go watch that movie. Yeah, that's not a fun movie. That movie is not enjoyable for anybody. No one liked that movie. Fucking Jesus, what misery porn that movie was. I hated that movie. It's okay, I'm on the boost pad. Don't die. Beautiful. No, that was, I think that was Mononoke. Where one of their movies, they brought it overseas. They wanted to make a bunch of changes to make it more, fit Western, you know, localize it. And so they sent it with a katana that simply said no cuts. They didn't want them to make any cuts to it. Sandy Clock Tower. Miyazaki is proof that you need to be a little bit deranged to make, like, an interesting product. I truly believe that. The greatest creators are usually 3 bad days to a psych ward. That's how it feels. Wario music? This sounds like Wario music. Eventually. Thank you. I'm sorry, my ear is itchy. That's... Okay. Alright, my bad. Alright, we're good. Kojimbo too. Kojimbo makes movies using game consoles. That is Kojimbo's purpose in life. Yoko Taro? No, he's just really horny for his creation. And he took that drive and turned it into something greater. Well, he ruined gaming. I have no idea who you're talking about, but that is certainly a fucking... I was gonna say a strong word. Oh, that was a strong word on the tip of my tongue. Everyone is doing it. Why do people do this where they're like, this guy did this, and now 2 other examples exist, so that means every single thing in the medium is now replicating that? Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? It's like 2 other examples, but it's just... You're not even gonna play the fucking games anyway. You don't care. You just want to be mad at something. Who cares? People like Metal Gear. Metal Gear's cool. Metal Gear's neat. Death Stranding's weird. Those AAA schlap studios were gonna make shit no matter what Kojima did. Wow. Wow. There are only 7 types of stories. That's another thing as well. There's a pretty small subset of main overarching story themes that exist. But they work because you can make the things within them interesting, which in turn makes the stories themselves interesting because you care about the world and the characters within the setting. And the hero saves the day. You know how many RPGs exist where the overall arcing theme is the power of friendship and the main character? Like, but we like them because we like the characters and the character story and the world building. We don't roll our eyes because guy from village goes out and saves the world. That's just expected. What a gross... Why does this course look like a worm? Chad, it looks like a worm. Ew. Is that a fucking eraser? That looked like one of those shitty fruit erasers that didn't actually erase anything. Pinkwin. Tropes exist because they work. Basically, yeah, but the thing is, when you use too many tropes, then it's kind of... It kind of dulls the individuality of the work. Tropes are a great launch pad for a character story setting scenario. But if everything is a trope, then there's nothing really unique about what you're doing, right? It's about putting your... It's the same with, like, to use art as an example, right? Like, if 5 people draw anime girl, everybody's drawing the same character, but how they're drawing them will be different, right? It differs based on the artist. Their individuality shows through their design, which is neat. Even though it's the same character, you can see something different about them. Maybe there's a certain aspect that's highlighted more in the image because that's what the artist sees as the main focal point of the character. Maybe there's an accessory that they wear not very often, but they've worn before that the artist remembers and likes, so they put focus on that. So you can get 5 different interpretations of the same character, the same medium. But the baseline, at the end of the day, is anime girl, right? Draw every character like a template character. The worm neck. The wormy neck. Ooh. Crazy. Alright. Don't make boring art. Well, I don't know. Boring is subjective, right? Because if you try to make your art, like, not conformist, I guess, for lack of a better word, and you, like, really double down on the weird, and then your art just looks like it looks like a mess. It just looks like a mess for the sake of being, like, it's like it's desperate to be an individual, so it makes itself ugly in an attempt to stand out. But it doesn't stand out in a good way. It stands out like a train wreck. I don't think it's a matter of making it good or bad. I think it's important to just make it the way you think it should look, the way you see it, because that's what art is. It's an expression of oneself, how you see the world, how you see characters. I can sit here and talk about characters I like, and I can do that, but like then you ask me to, like, when you draw a character you like, you're putting how you see them on paper to the best of your ability. And the reason to learn and grow and improve is so you can better show what it is you like about those characters. You improve for the sake of that. Or you just like drawing pornography. You know, you can do whatever you want. That's cool too. Whatever, I don't care. Super Sky Courtyard, Sunset Desert, Moonlit Grounds, Cloud Mist Castle. Oh yeah, Made in Abyss is fucking weird. But stuff like that is interesting because it's so different, right? But I don't think it's different because the guy who made it was like, I'm gonna make something different. I just genuinely think that guy is a fucking psychopath. So, that's kind of where I stand on that one. Like I said, it goes back to the whole, you need to be fucked up to make interesting stuff, because interesting stuff usually crosses into territories that you would consider not normal or risky ventures or not safe for public eye. Our human curiosity limited by societal standards, right? Made in Abyss is absolutely fucking weird. Unbelievably weird. But it's also extremely fascinating and, like, unforgiving in its nature, which is what makes it so interesting. You know, back when it was actually being made, mind you. Not at all like nowadays. But it's okay to enjoy a normal, whatever, regular-ass, boring slice of life. You've seen it once, you've seen it twice story, right? I've seen tons of slice-of-life stories that really don't amount to much. There's some fun in them, but they're not groundbreaking pieces of work, right? But then you'll see a story that is like a very interesting and well-written story. Oh, well, here I am now. Humans are naturally curious, but we're also fearful. And we're allowed to explore the things that we are curious about and are fearful about in our own safety through the means of fictional media. So that's why Made in Abyss is so cool. Because there ain't no fucking way I'd go in a hole like that. No. No, 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 no. But hell, I want to know what's in that hole. I want to know. I don't want to go down there. I don't even want to be anywhere near that hole. But man, do I want to know what's down there. This is a weird course, and I'm having trouble understanding what's going on. Well, you know what they say, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, well. He got a bullet in front of me. In 7th place, really? A bullet in 7th place? I'm gonna fall. Pensive boo. Pensive boo. Honestly, that's what it is. Like, sometimes you want to watch something that really makes you think or really gets your, like, natural curiosity really, like, invigorated. And sometimes you don't want to do anything but watch a couple prepubescent high schoolers just sit down and drink coffee and then go and eat ice cream together and giggle. And it's like, yeah, that's what life should be sometimes. Ice cream and giggling with the homies. You know, it doesn't need to be any more than that. It's escapism. But it's not like the escapism in the sense of I'm like glorp despairing. It's more so just some days you don't really feel like being a human being. So I just kind of want to watch other people do it for me. Really cool trick ramp you got there. Well, whatever. Like, if I looked at the anime that I've watched and enjoyed, there's numerous of them that would fit the bill of dime a dozen, and there's ones that are like just the only thing you can really say about them is that they're comfortable, right? I like Yuru Camp. I really like Non Non Biori. Non Non Biori is one of my favorites, and that show is just slow-paced slice of life, country life shenanigans. But I really like it. Barakamon is another one I really like, which is very similar. It's just country hijinks. I like that one a lot. I like Blue Box a lot. That one is pretty, I wouldn't say typical, mind you, but it is shonen style romance. But Full Metal Alchemist is a great story. That one's fantastic. I like Dragon Ball, which is, why did I do that again? Dragon Ball Z, which is not the most craziest plotline in the world, but it's fun. But there's here's something I've noticed as well, that sometimes when a story really wants to be like a story, yeah, we're just not gonna do that. We're gonna just go grab that. Sometimes when people make the story that's, ooh, a double, a little more serious, I guess, a common thing that people will throw out there is that it's pretentious. But honestly, I don't really know how that's an insult. Who cares if it's pretentious? I don't even really know what pretentious means, honestly. Why does something automatically pretentious because it tries to, like, be serious or have serious themes in it? Go ahead, be pretentious. If you're interesting and I like you, I don't give a fuck. It's only pretentious if you don't like it. That's not to say some people try too hard to have a serious story and where they really shouldn't be one. Or it can't decide if it wants to be a serious story or a goofy one. But man, the criticism of something being pretentious is one I never really understood, because I can't think of a single example of something I watched that I would consider pretentious, because I don't really know what something being pretentious means. Any serious me is pretentious. See, that's kind of the thing, right? That's kind of the thing I'm thinking about here. Like, one of my favorite series is My Youth Romantic Comedy Is Wrong, as Expected, or Rom-Com Snafu. I like that one a lot. I like the character interactions in that one quite a bit. I've heard that one get called pretentious, and it's like, why? Because it's a slice of life rom-com, but the main character is not like a John Everyman who is really popular. In fact, he's the opposite of popular. People think he's kind of creepy. Oh, Hiki. I like that one, personally. I think Rom-Com Snafu is great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've rewatched it multiple times as well. In fact, I might watch it again at some point. But yeah, I've heard that one called pretentious. I guess some people just don't like when certain topics are touched on. Maybe they hit too close to home. Maybe well, that's just me being a bastard to say something like that. But there's so many rom-coms that don't try anything different from or deviate from established formulas. That Rom-Com Snafu I enjoy because the main character is quite different from what I'm used to, and I enjoy that about him quite a lot. Does that make it pretentious? I don't care. Go ahead. I don't care if it's pretentious. I like it. I like it. Oh, well. It's like when somebody asks you, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is whatever my mom makes. Because she made it. She makes really good mashed potatoes. So my mom's mashed potatoes are the best mashed potatoes. And nobody can contest me on that. You can't win that. It's impossible. How pretentious. I don't think that's what that means, but whatever. Boink. What a trick shot, streamer. What a trick shot. Thank you. I set it all up. Clip farming, as they say. I'm in here. What the fuck is this music, dude? Surprised I can get drifts in with this thing. This music is pretentious. I don't think my mom uses much butter. She mashes it all by electric whisk. I don't like none of that pre-baked store-bought stuff. I only like the get them and mash them yourself variant. The only good type. Whoa. A whisk. The whisk. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. When I was a kid, chat, when she would do, she would whisk all the potatoes, and then when it was done whisking, she would give us the whisk, and we'd eat the potato off the whisk, because we like mashed potatoes. Dog method of cleaning. And then throw it in the sink and it's easier to clean because most of the potato chunks are now in my belly. Number 2. I got some dank water I gotta go get after this next one. Cloud Mist Castle. Yeah, this one's been okay. I think the last one was better. This one might be fine. Can't win them all, though. There's a lot of tracks. Some are going to be better than others, right? Woo! Chat, you got an example of a series that you would consider too unique to the point where it favors the fact that it's different more than it actually favors it being interesting? You got any examples of that? A show or a series that you think could be cool, but it just drops the ball? Like the premise itself seems unique, but it cares more about it being unique than it being interesting. I wish I had a good example. I can't think of anything. Some pretty chill music. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've watched something like that before, but I can't think of a single example off the top of my head. Because it's like, usually if something's fairly unique, it's interesting enough. Like, Girls Last Tour, that one's pretty unique. I don't think I've ever seen a show quite do that type of deal. But that one's good. That one's good to watch. I don't think that one I don't think, like, jerks itself off over its uniqueness. It simply creates its setting and tells its story. And that's what I like about it. It doesn't really jam it in your face of like, wow, look how different I am from other series. I guess it'd be the ones that have like meta commentary, but those are usually gag series. Oh, another one of my favorite series is Grand Blue Dreaming. I've talked about Grand Blue Dreaming tons of times, actually. That's one of my favorite series for sure. I think that one is very funny. I think that one's very funny, but it also... Holy shit. Well, I still got second, but whatever. Grand Blue Dreaming is very funny, over the top, but it has moments where it can be serious. It has moments where it can be like fan service appeal. It has touching moments, and but at its core, it's a fun comedy slice of life, and it does a very good job. But it never tries to be like in your face about it. It simply presents itself as it is. College students in a diving club who drink an inhuman amount of liquor and get into hijinks. And it's just, that's your setting, and it's fun. The characters are interesting. They have real moments. Not everything turns into a joke. That's the part I appreciate the most. If there's one thing about comedies that can get on my nerves, is anytime they try to have a sentimental or emotional moment, they always gotta fucking follow it up with some kind of joke that undoes all of it. That is annoying. So that's a big thing about Grand Blue that I like, is that when it has moments of sentimentality or like genuine gratitude from characters, it doesn't always destroy the moment with a poorly timed, like a poor punchline. Sometimes it just lets that thing happen, and it's like, oh, these characters are like real people. They're goofballs, but they're real people. They're not just jokes. You know, it makes them feel more real. That's a big part I like about that series. And also the second season starts airing. Second season starts airing on the 8th of July. I'm ready for that. Artificial Arbitorium, Toxic Neon, Dry Bones Drilling Company, Lantern Light Terrace. Gotcha. If you haven't watched Grand Blue Dreaming, I highly recommend it. Thing is, it's one of those shows that if it doesn't get you in the first episode, you can stop. Because the first episode... Oh, this is beautiful music. Holy shit. The first episode gives you pretty much all you need to know about what to expect from the core of the series. And if you think it's funny, you'll have a good time. If you don't think it's funny, you're not gonna have a good time. But I think it's funny. And as you know, I am the pinnacle judge of humor. This is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Look at this. I hate this vehicle. Why did Baby Peach Daisy just turn back into Baby Daisy when she was Tinkaton? I've watched Gintama. I watched 40 episodes of Gintama. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And then they made like a reboot, and I was like, I don't know how to watch the series anymore. And I just don't know how to watch Gintama. But I did watch it, and I thought it was really funny. That show cracked me up real good. Wow. The Big O. I have never seen The Big O. The hell is The Big O? I don't know. God, what just a straight up beautiful music track here. Anybody want to go on a hunt and find this on YouTube? This particular mix? This is really good. Oh, chat, have you ever seen the show that was about student council and chocolate? Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about that one. I never finished, but I'm pretty sure the first 5 minutes of that show is someone getting fucking assassinated. I don't remember what it was called, but it was about student council and chocolate. And somebody definitely died. I don't remember what it's called, but I was definitely watching it and I was like, this is surreal garbage. Surreal garbage. Wow, that was great. That was a great track. If only because they picked really good music. Love Election and Chocolate. That's the one. Yeah. Dude, never finished it. I was so fascinated by how absolutely fucking stupid it was. I don't know anything. I just don't know anything about it. I don't remember anything about what I watched, and I never understood it to begin with. Go watch it and report back, please. Yo, this music kind of bumping. This music actually kind of bumping. Yeah, shake it, Diddy, shake it. Shake it. Yeah. Toxic. Whee. Bumping. Well, alright. Why up there? Who knows? Wow. Well, that sucks. Pinky. Toxic neon. Amazing. Don't you love those high school drama shows where for some reason the student council president has more authority than the Japanese government? This is Soup Dupe Academy, home of the most prestigious Soup Dupes. And they're so influential that even government listens to them. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. You're listening to a bunch of hormonal teenagers. Yep. Academy of the Elite, huh? The disciplinary committee is such a weird trope to me. That trope is so weird to me. Because it's literally just, here's a woman who shows up, blows a whistle in your face, and accuses you of indecent morals. And it's like, can you leave me alone? That just seems annoying. Nobody cares that much. Nobody actually cares about the rules that much. Come on, you can't actually have a character like that. No one's that straight-laced. It's impossible. Mickey Mouse. Mmm. The bro just got drills, huh? Well, alright. Well, here we go. This cup kind of thematic right now. Fuzzies. It's a little thematic. Oh, they're like bats. But what are they doing? To be honest with you, I don't remember the last... Okay, well, I saw him go forward. I thought I had to go forward. I don't remember the last time I, like, watched something that was considered popular by the normies. Because I just kind of assume that normies have shit taste in anime. And I'm usually right. Now that's pretentious, streamer. Yeah, it is. It is. To think that is definitely pretentious. And I might miss out on good anime like that, but holy fuck, I just don't care. If it's popular with people who stop giving a shit about whatever they're talking about after 2 weeks, then I don't care. I just don't think I care. I have to have heard about it before they did. Otherwise, I am not inclined to do it. That's JoJo's in a nutshell, by the way. Anybody who goes, streamer, that's bad, don't do that. Have you watched JoJo's? Because if not, then get off me. You're just as bad as me. You're just as bad as me. JoJo is the peak example of that. The deer anime. Bro, I gave it 1 episode and I just could not be asked to watch the second. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. I don't know why. Just couldn't do it. I've watched half of Free Run, actually. I've watched half of it. I heard of Free Run 1 month before it got animated, if you can believe it. 1 month before it got animated. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just wait for the anime. And then it came out, and then the internet was like, this is the greatest anime since Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I was like, wow, damn, that's crazy. But I was already planning to watch that one at some point anyway. Oshi no Ko is one that was like... That one I ended up reading like a plot synopsis for and being hella confused and thinking it was really dumb. But that one was really popular when it was new. That one seemed really fucking stupid to me, just reading that. Good thing I don't watch Rent-A-Girlfriend. Oh, it's a good thing I don't watch Rent-A-Girlfriend. Got the remix. Good, good. Pokemon. I don't know, I feel like you need to be a certain level of emotionally beat down to watch and enjoy Rent-A-Girlfriend. You know? There's like a certain degree of emotional beatdown you have to experience as a human being before you can watch that series and enjoy it. And I'm not there yet, thankfully. I don't want to be there either. But in a way, you know, I'm not saying I'm better than anyone, but I am saying that the world has ways of getting us down. And some people have been beaten down to a point where that's the only way they can enjoy their lives. It's that. Ow. Ouch. I have a friend who's teaching in a high school in Japan. Last I talked to him, he said that like the females, the women, the girls tended to like that series. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. But I've seen the Toho results for women voted characters, and Japanese women are scary. And dick. Bitch! Fuck you! nice when a course allows me to drift in this fucking vehicle. Oh, dude. How do you manage to throw it like that? I don't understand. Please tell me. Oh, well. Two stars just fell next to me. 2 fucking stars. Alright. Oh yeah, no, I know. I said this before. I've definitely said this before, but men get a bad rep for being freaks, but women are hella freakier than men. But the social stigma, they get away from it. Look at those Kongs! Look at that monkey brigade! Holy shit! Monkey, monkey, monkey! Ba ba boom! That's the way it should have been from the start. Triple monkey. Crazy stuff. It's true though, chat. Like it or not, sometimes women get a pass to do some freaky shit because they are women. And that's the only reason. Oh my. I'll be right back. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Here I am. Hold on, I got this vitamin water. Why? Because it's there. Ah. That's the good stuff. Alright. Ma'am, the first 25% of the bottle is always way better than the remaining 75%. Always. Alright. Crown Blue. Ruinated Peach's Castle. Comfort Food Circuit. Full Moon Facility and Living Caverns. Sounds good to me, bro. Ruinated. It's green, just like Remy's house. Oh, crowned. Good theme for this, actually, just based on the name. I didn't want to use the fucking stars so I could listen to it. Oh, by the way, chat, I don't know why. I'm curious if anybody knows, but what the fuck? Whatever. Apparently there was some issues with Mario Kart World recently. I'm not sure exactly if it's like something that needs to be fixed, but I just kind of saw people complaining, and I don't know what that's about. But I also heard that apparently the whole bagging thing that was really annoying in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is kind of in world, and people are starting to do it again. I saw a joke tweet that was like, it is the year 2030. Okay, well, bye music. It's the year 2030 and everybody is just waiting at the finish line, daring somebody to start the race. I want to, hold on, I'm trying to read. They messed up track matchmaking. They changed the game a little so you can't avoid those intermission tracks with the random options. Wait, so, but I thought one of the features they talked about was that if you didn't want to have to drive to every track, you didn't have to. So you're telling me they removed that? And now you always have to drive to the next track no matter what? But that also means the next track that you play is limited to connecting areas, isn't it? The whole point of the random track was that you could go anywhere in the world if you didn't want to really go to the other tracks, right? You don't have to in free mode. What do you mean you don't have to in free mode? What do you mean? Like, no, I know you can fast travel in free mode, but I'm saying that, like, I thought if you were doing, if you were playing, like, just Grand Prix, you could set it. Like, didn't they have that in the Direct saying that if you didn't want to drive the length of the track, of the intermission to the track, you could turn it off and have a traditional, like, Grand Prix? I thought that was something that they advertised in the Direct. After the first track, you can never do 3 laps on the other tracks. Always the intermission and 1 lap of your selected track. Wait, what? Wait, so you can't play traditional Mario Kart anymore in Mario Kart World. You have to do the 1 lap and then drive to the next course. And that's mandatory now. What? Why? Why are there cows? Only on the first track. So you play, so the first track you play is full laps, and then you have to drive to the next track, so, but then every track becomes a 1 lap track because you're driving past it when you're done. But wasn't the game working perfectly fine 20 days ago? And everybody was having fun, and they were playing Mario Kart, and why did Nintendo change this? There's a chance for random to still be random, but it's a small chance. I don't get this change. I don't understand this change. What's the point of it? I would have better context if I actually played the game. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Well, they got their money. They got their money. Sorry, suckers. You know how there's a common thing that happens with Nintendo? When Nintendo does well, Nintendo decides it can do whatever it wants. When Nintendo does poorly, it actually has to be consumer friendly. Well, we're currently playing the game called Nintendo is Succeeding, and this is why. This is what happens. When Nintendo does well, this is what they do. It's a really weird teeter-totter that's not very fun to be a part of. Seriously, the Wii U fucking humbled them. The Wii U humbled the fuck out of them. And then the Switch's success gave them an ego again. Why does this always happen, man? They just think they can get away with shit. And it's kind of the sad truth is, well, they do kind of get away with this. They do kind of get away with this a lot. Gooey boy. I think it's a fine gimmick, but surely somebody would have realized that driving in the vast of nothingness for the upteenth time, instead of just racing on the tracks they made, people would rather just race on the track. I like the open world aspect as an idea, because I think Freeride would be fun with it. But it seems baffling to me that they would do that, not take into account that you don't want to do that. People are playing that game for like 5-7 hours a fucking day. People have 100 hours, 100+ hours of Mario Kart World. The game hasn't even been out for a month. You think they want to drive an intermission track every single time? No, they don't. But now I guess they have to. Full Moon Facility. I don't like being restricted and told how I'm supposed to play a game. I could understand if the way I'm playing the game is... Oh, X-Not face. Ooh. I can understand if the way I'm playing is not intended to the point where it's like really fucking loud. But this is the kind of like decision. It's like Sakurai shit. Sakurai gets mad when you don't play the game that the way he wants you to play it. It's kind of petty. Go fix something else. So now Mario Kart's in hot water, but that's okay because Donkey Kong comes out in a couple weeks. And then everybody who's mad at Mario Kart will have new keys jingling in their face. And they'll stop caring about Mario Kart because it's old game now. They don't need to worry about it. And they'll play new Nintendo game, and they'll be like, wow, game's so good. Don't tell me that doesn't happen. I watched that shit happen with Blizzard and Diablo. Oh my god. That was the most eye-opening experience ever. That really showed me that gamers are fucking really sad. Diablo Immortal came out. Huge controversy after controversy after controversy. And what happened? They were like, hey gamers, here comes Diablo 4. And suddenly, the Diablo Immortal criticisms were overtaken by, oh my god, Diablo 4, holy shit, Blizzard, I love you! It's just that easy. Get a nice new key to jingle in their face, and they'll completely forget everything you did to fuck them over. People hated D4. Yeah, but that's not the point. The point isn't how they felt about the game when they got their hands on it. The point is that the game got announced. And you know the game got announced when it did because of the heat that Diablo Immortal was taking. So they decided to throw this new key in people's faces. And it got Diablo Immortal criticism to quiet down because there was more vocal intrigue to Diablo 4. Well, I'm gonna miss that bullet bill now because I've been bumped in the fucking goo like 3 times. They hated the game when it came out, but that's not the point I'm making here. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making here is that when they announced it, it took some of the heat off Diablo Immortal. When it came out, it obviously wasn't gonna be good. Why the fuck would it? It's the same company that just made Diablo Immortal. But this is just what happens when new thing announced every time. Is it takes the heat off of whatever was previous. It gets out of the heat. Oh, that's bad. There you go. Thank you, Sci-Hi, for the raid. I'm talking about Blizzard. Isn't that fun? Let me tell you, chat. I'm sure some of you probably noticed this. I don't really use social media anymore, but I do scroll down on, like, YouTube. I gotta say, I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick of seeing a bunch of videos from channels I have never heard of and will never hear of again, talking about how Mario Kart World is actually bad and Terabang. Question mark, question mark. I'm tired of it. These channels don't exist, but they exist for a little bit because they make a video that says this thing bad, and people who really want to validate their opinion that they agree with that will go and flock to that video and just hear all of their own opinions echo chambered back and be like, this guy spits, and then they won't actually engage with the channel anymore anyway. And I've seen at least 5 different Mario Kart World bad videos the last couple weeks, and it's just like, don't you people get tired of this? Wouldn't you rather make a video on something you enjoy? That doesn't get attention though. Talking about things you like does not get as much attention as talking about things that people don't like. Oh my. Negativity is an easy mark. Negativity is a pretty easy mark. It's kind of a shame. But there's also videos that come out for new things, like Delta Room, for example, that there's a very flowchart type of thumbnail, you know? There's a flowchart type of thumbnail to it, where certain words, key phrases, it's almost AI generated. It's almost AI generated. Why the new game in the series changes everything. We were wrong about everything. Like, all this theory bullshit. Oh, it's so clickbaity, man. I miss when people made videos for fun. Fuck, I miss that. Come here, you big-headed asshole. I miss when we made videos for fun. Markiplier hated Mimic game. I watched him play that. I think his criticisms were pretty valid, and most of the criticisms to that game seem pretty valid to me. Is that it says it's a Five Nights at Freddy's game, but it plays like a pretty stock standard horror game. Is it bad? Not necessarily. Is it Five Nights at Freddy's? Not even remotely. It's not even remotely Five Nights at Freddy's. But it isn't really necessarily a bad game. It's just, you know, it's a game pretending to be something it's not, which when you think about it is absolutely perfect for a game where it's about a mimic, you know? It's actually kind of like meta how legit that is. One night at Edwin's. Exactly. Exactly. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Bro, sometimes I just sing that line to myself, and when I do, I'm like, why am I doing this? Mystical Mushroom Mine, Bowser's Lava Lair, Riverside City, and Kingdom Lake. Cool. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Like, that's not bars. That is simply not bars. That's just somebody talking. But I'm like, yo, slap! Slap, my guy, slap! What the fuck was that? What? God, the lyrics are so bad. It's hilariously awful. But that's why it's so good. Wait, Chad, I think I need that emote. You know, the bars emote? Where the guy, he's writing on the notebook and then the notebook is on fire. We should get that. There goes Funky. There's a lot of Mimic videos. Because I watch Markiplier play through the game, now I am subject to every Five Nights at Freddy's theory video imaginable, and Secret of the Mimic, all secrets, and the story of the Mimic and the full story of the Mimic and other things, and I'm just kind of like, whatever, man. You're not Edwin. What do you know? What do you know? All secrets. Well. The game, the simplest explanation of the game is you play as a Fazbear technician who has a job to go into Murray costume, whatever the fuck it's called, the MCM, and find schematics for an endoskeleton he was working on because he's basically legally deceased and they own that property and they want it. And the game has a theme. The game has a pretty common, like, black comedy theme about it being an extremely piss poor work environment and conditions. They do that joke a lot. Where working for Fazbear is like working for a black company kind of deal. But that's essentially it. You go in and then you get trapped inside and you have to find the schematics and try to leave. And like your character speaks so infrequently that you wonder why they even bother giving him a voice at all. There it is. Hold on. There it is. Oh, I gotta sign in. Shit. Continue with Twitch, please. Yeah. My name is Edwin. Logging you in. Log me in a little faster. Bro. This site is so bad. Did it go in? Did it work? I don't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's not loading. It's failing. Bro. Bro, what do you mean bad request? You're a bad request. Alright. There. It worked. That was a waste of time. Whatever. Castle time. Oh. Let me up. Let me up. There's no point to this! Oh, there goes Waluigi. Whoa, he's huge! Whoa! Okay. Mind the gap. Good. I don't know what I expected, frankly. Ooh. Ooh. This sounds like Battle Revolution music. Whoa, 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 whoa. I had no control over that one. Ooh. It's go time, Mr. Luigi. Oh. Can't say I remember too much about Battle Revolution. I played it once. I like the Sunset Coliseum music, but that was... I don't think I enjoyed playing that one. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's okay. I like Battle Revolution more so as it was basically like a battle simulator for Gen 4, which I thought was pretty cool. That's about the extent of that. Whoa. Alright. Absolute bang boulder dash. Bangle dash. Bangle dash. Boulder dash. Cool. Luigi, you sound like a dork when you say that. Cool. Oh my god. Beautiful. Very well executed. Streamer. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you guys want to play some Mario Kart World? No, I don't remember like anything about it. All I remember is Sunset Coliseum, because you had to use like level 30 Pokemon, like factory style. And I didn't really enjoy that, because I don't like playing with the rental Pokemon when the rental Pokemon are like shitbag Pokemon, you know? Riverside City. Do I know a Riverside City? I think I do. In this economy? Wait, you can't afford a Switch, bro? Just go to the fucking nearest grocery store. Just go to the nearest grocery store and pick up some barbecue chicken and a Nintendo Switch 2. Alright, your final tab will be $643, and then we can play Mario Kart. You know? Well. It just sounds to me like you guys just don't want to play Mario Kart with me. You're making excuses like the system costs too much, or the game costs too much, or I can't afford it. But I know what it really is. I know how it really is. I'm surrounded by Oilers. I'm surrounded by Oilers who just don't want to play Mario Kart with me. Look at all that oil on the floor. But my Fumo fun. Ow. Think about how much you've spent on Fumos, and then think about that Switch 2. Come on, man. I'm just saying. That Switch 2 is like all your Fumos put together. I'm not asking you to buy a Switch 2 for me. Let's just keep holding forward. What the hell? Like I just fucking moonwalked through a car. Well. It was more about the novelty, seeing how far I could go just by holding the button at that point. Where are you going, streamer? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Wait, Riverside Station. Isn't that from Mario Thousand Year Door? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That is. Chapter 6, Riverside Station. This is not that, but I guess it's not exactly the most unique name in the world, so... there's that. Cool. On the Kart World, you haven't even played Double Dash. Or 64. Well, I mean, those games suck. Idiot. That's why you wouldn't play them. Uh-oh. Mario Kart 64 is only fun for people who played it when they were like 8. And then kept playing it because they were 8. Anybody who plays it after the age of 8 will just say that game is ass. Could you like... God damn it. Holy shit. She's bad out of hell in that third place. Look at Daisy. Damn. That was kind of close. It's close to Rosalina, though. Whatever. Well, there you go. He hates Double Dash. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, is that... Wait, that's from Mario Party 4, that Bowser vase. I played Double Dash with my mom. Played a lot of Double Dash. I like that game. Hard to control nowadays. Fine. Be that way. Clip farming omegalol. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Whoa! Holy shit, I made that. Okay, alright. What is this fucking 1-2 looking ass level? What? What? Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Turn, 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 turn. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I lost. Well, you know what they say. Bouncy mushrooms, bouncy mushrooms. I got the bronze kneecap. Wait, I got first? Why? What? I didn't earn that. I didn't earn that for a second. Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Hold on, I gotta like... How many fucking tracks are left in this piece of shit?
Let's go.
I'll try you one more time. Last time I tried you, it was with ridiculous speed. Firestone, Shy Guy, Stormy Seaport, Sketchbook Noir, Thunder City, and Big Tree Circuit. Gotcha. Shy Guy, Stormy Seaport at Baiba. I can't see anything. I don't know what I was supposed to get from that. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute sign. There you go. Oh, this is Brawl's Song of Storms. The windmill guy. That was 3 mushrooms, not a gold mushroom. That, oops. Chat. 90% of the racers forgot how to race. Any particular reason why this bike just like decides to cease its top speed? Okay. Huh. I don't know, I just feel like I drive and I slow down like I'm running out of gas. I don't really know why. Everybody is failing the first obstacle, so I'm not really in any danger here, but... No, I played this one at the Mario Kart Grand Prix one, where the base speed of the game was like 150. But then the bike just kept slowing down to an unhealthy speed. Okay. Well. And a little serenade at the end. And now it's gone. Now I have to listen to the Windmill Man. Aesthetically, though, this one's pretty good. I like this. Exploit every form of speed boost you possibly can. Every single one of them. Kind of hard to make this work on every track, but whatever. We're doing fine enough here, and it's definitely not because the AI is doing whatever the fuck the AI is doing over there. Not even. Not even likely. Whee! Alright. What the hell are they doing? Show me. Show me what they're doing. Show me. 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, they eventually figured it out. Well, my AI can do it. Alright. Sketchbook Noir. Oh. Wow, this one's kind of cool, actually. Oh. Green Day. Man, fuck Green Day! Skull. Wait, are they here for Green Day? Are you guys only here for Green Day? Well, I should probably tell you right now that I'm not Green Day. Sorry. My name is not Green Day. You've been tricked. Lied to. You got the wrong tickets, asshole. I don't really want to use this bike. Whatever works. I like the theme of this one quite a bit. It's like all the assets. Well, the majority of the assets are done in a sketchbook, except that Bowser. That Bowser is definitely not hand-drawn. Alright. I'm not Green Day. Do you honestly think, if you've been here for longer than 3 days, do you honestly think that I am somebody who listens to Green Day? What kind of judgmental type of shit is that? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. You know? Do I look, act, and sound like somebody who listens to Green Day? Do I? Truly? I like how when I start trying to drift, my speed immediately shoots up. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. If it works, it works. I'm not gonna complain. That's really weird. I don't even know how you like make a bike do that, but yeah, as soon as you enter a drift stance, I like actually get top speed with the bike. It's got 0 acceleration. I should probably just like, even if I can't snake, just dead drift with it. I can still get my speed back up to normal. Alright. Go, 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 go. I don't know. I like the Jet Setter one. I think the Jet Setter one's funny because it just makes it so you turn normally and it's better than any drift. That one's funny. This one I'm not too big a fan of because I like this bike cosmetically and it's kind of hard to use casually. Wow. A lot of work. It's true, he listens to freezers. You guys are so stupid, you know that? When you say, like, he listens to freezers. Like, it's called white noise, you jackass. It's white noise. You listen to a fan? That's what a freezer is. A freezer is a big fan. You think this is some kind of own. Like, this guy uses white noise to sleep. His opinion on music when he's awake is so bad. Like, you guys are cope lords. Holy shit. Too late, streamer. I have presented my music tastes with the Giga Chad and your music tastes with the Soy Jack. With the freezer, even. Like, the freezer is not my ideal music. It's just white noise that helps me sleep. What about that is so hard to understand? You motherfuckers awake 24/7 or something? Or do you sit there and be like, oh, only got 4 hours of sleep, haha. So quirky, the way I can't fucking sleep and enjoy a normal life. That you gotta take it out on me. Me who can use white noise and actually fall asleep sometimes, maybe. Fuck you. Fuck you. I bet I could do that on a bike with my core now. Goodbye. I could definitely do that. My core strength, definitely able to do at least one of those before I fall over and throw up. Definitely. I can sleep, but I don't need freezer noises. Yeah? Yeah, I bet. That's what they all say. Streamer, I don't need noises to help me sleep. Yeah, I too enjoyed the sound of my own thoughts and nothing else when trying to sleep. Nothing more comforting than my own thoughts, right, boys? Haha, right? Can I get a glorp on that one? I'm in the water now. Oh, well, that's mine now. Okay. Play the brown noise. It makes you shit yourself. Remember, that's the brown note. Potato, potato, man. Potato, potato. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. All things considered, this is going pretty well. Would you want to live in a place called Thunder City, known for its constant thunder showers? Oh my god. It was for the good items. I did it for the items. I did it for this banana. Oh my god, can you believe it? Holy clip farm! I still got third, but I dodged the lightning. I dodged the lightning by falling in the water. Lightning dodger. Holy pre-recorded stream. I didn't win with it, but it doesn't matter. Point is, I was like a couple of frames from being able to be hit by that. Big tree circuit. The audio's a little crusty. It's probably a big track. That's not even a big track. What the fuck's causing that? Oh! That's a big tree! That's a really big tree! Load-bearing tree. The game can't take it. It's too heavy. It's too big. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's so crusty. Somebody get me out of here. Whoa. That's kind of wild if you do it on a straightaway, huh? Alright. Well. That's alright. This is a pretty quick track anyway. I can get off this goddamn bike and not use it again. I've learned my lesson. Don't use this bike. Where do I recognize this track from? Was it Galaxy? How did you grab that? I was in front of you. You were behind me. How the hell did you do that? Come on. Dude, that tree is actually maximum compression. Like, what the fuck? I get near the tree and the audio just dips. Crusts out. Thank you. Oh my god, what's happening? I'm a winner! Oh shit! Wow. Bro got slapped by my shell right at the end there. Saved me. Well, good for me. I'm a winner. I'm looking at maybe 2 more. Maybe 1 or 2 more. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see how many are left to gauge how many I got left. Lord. Okay. Let me see. Let me Pikachu. Let me see. Oh, holy shit! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. There's 36 left. There's 36 left. Holy shit. We're actually so close to the end. 36 left. Painted Swamp Raceway, Luda CT Factory, Foggy Forest, Tsukasa Circuit. Painted Swamp Raceway. Ooh. Ooh, this one's really pretty. How aesthetic. Oh, look at the crop on the booze. They got their wonderful little square of fake PNG. Oh great, my buttons changed again, so now I need to figure out which one of my buttons is the fucking Trek button now. I found it. Well. Shukasha. Shukasha. Well, alright. Look at them, they got their little squares. I like the painted tube. Am I gonna go upside down? Yeah. 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 You know, I know I played New Super Mario Brothers, but I can't say I remember much of any of it. I don't remember much of any of that. I did see that New Super Mario Brothers 2, the one with all the coins. That one came out really close to the Wii U one, because I don't really know why they needed that. There's New Super Mario Brothers, there's New Super Mario Brothers Wii, there's New Super Mario Brothers 2, there's New Super Mario Brothers Wii U, there's New Super Mario Brothers, there's New Super Luigi U, and there's New Super Mario Brothers Switch. Was there a Switch one? Yeah, because that had Toadette in it. With the crown. There was a Switch one. But there was also Super Luigi, which had Dang Nabbit. Oh. It was Wii U again. What? What do you mean they put 2 fucking Mario games on the Wii U? Are they high? What were they thinking? So you're telling me that you can play Super Mario Brothers Wii U 3 different times on the same console? They released Wii U Deluxe for Switch. So it was on the Switch! Why did you tell me it wasn't on the Switch? You guys are dumb. That's the one where you play as Toadette. I mean Peachette, or whatever the fuck they called there. Luda's Crash Team Factory. Alright. You guys are all liars. All you do is go into my chat and lie. How am I supposed to trust any information given to me by you when you think it's funny to lie to me? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. This is tragedy. You know what's not a lie, though? I have it on good authority that there will, in fact, be a game on this stream featuring a green-haired character at some point in the next 3 years. Quite the time frame there, huh? Yeah. Squeaky. Who could it be? Who could it be? This green-haired character. Oh, wait, check. Actually, I meant to check. Could somebody just check for me because I'm lazy? What day is July 11th? What day is July 11th? Because the most annoying thing is when games release on days I don't stream, so that I have to wait a day to play them. It's a Friday. Ah, okay, alright. Wait, does that mean the game will be released on Thursday, my time? The game will be released on Thursday, my time, I assume, right? Traitorous behavior. Traitorous behavior. Wait, what? I drove into a star! What? What? That was unexpected. Well, now my nose is itchy. Yeah. No. No. Hold forward, baby. No, the Sanai game, When the Japanese say it released on a day, it usually I get it. Foggy Forest. Ooh, cool. I get it a day early because they're ahead of me by 12 hours. So their Friday is like my Thursday. So I benefited from that a couple times, which is pretty cool. Of course, this only applies to like Japanese indie games, because oh, this is a Mystery Dungeon music. I guess that makes sense. It's Foggy Forest. Meanwhile, Nintendo games come out and you can play them a day early if you're in Australia. Oh. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Yoshi. Mm. I like this item. I don't like the blooper though. Bro is so fast. I'm not even going any faster than I was. I'm just big now. And I still can't catch him! What the fuck? Yo, bitch boy is moving. He's on a whole different route. I can't catch him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's gone. He's gone. He's been replaced by Baby Mario. Okay. Wow. What a shot. Wow. What is going on? What is happening? Ah! Oh, I didn't hit that. Wow. I actually didn't hit that. Alright, never mind. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ow. Wow. Oh, wiggle! Come on, star me, star me. Star me. Star me. That's fake. Star me. That's good enough. How are you faster than me, you bitch? I'm huge. Funky Kong, you. Yo. There's one more there. Subuka Dunlop. Who's Dunlop? Sukuba. Holy shit, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This looks like a real fucking race circuit. Yokohama! Uh-oh. I don't think I'm in the Mushroom Kingdom anymore. Oh, we even have built-in... Look at my speed, chat. We got built-in speed boost on this track. Yo, this is awesome. I'm going fast. Pit stop. I don't need a pit stop where I'm going. I'm just naturally going 120. Tiny little speed bumps for boosts. Yeah. 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 This shit awesome. Fuck. 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 I just lost all of my lead. Fantastic. That's right, let's do it again. This is a fun fucking track. Chat, have you ever been to a derby before? Let me tell you something. They're loud. I went to one once and only once. They drive 50 laps around the course, and when they come by where you're sitting, it is like the horn of war is blowing in your ear. It's so fucking loud. Oh, this is good. Alright. Very loud. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I missed it. Bang, 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 bang. He's so much easier with the X button. Yeah. That was a good ass track. Drag racing. Isn't drag racing just like one, not even a lap? Isn't it just like a straight shot? Or am I just fucked up because Kirby Air Ride is my only real idea of what a drag race is? Kirby Air Ride wouldn't lie to me. The Formula Star is really good for it! Except it can't build enough fucking speed to win in time. Well, it can sometimes, but you know. You remember the Mario Party 4 minigame? Mario Speedwagons? What a shit game that one is. Fuck, that game sucks. You just shift gear 4 times. That's it. That's the game. Shift gear 4 times. Wow, riveting. Sky Islands, Bullet Bill Bluff, Strawbends, Desert Illusion, Antarctic Ambush. Alright. Some Mario Party minigames are experimental, I guess. Rain World. What? I don't know what a fucking Rain World. I recognize that toad noise. Holy shit, it's raining! True to its name. That's an insane amount of rain, actually. Okay. Not water world, so I don't care. Look at you being all pretentious about how the water has to be phrased. If it's falling from the sky, it's no good for you. It has to be already on the ground in a puddle so you can drink it, you fucking dog. Unbelievable. Yeah, fucking dog, yeah. Well. Here we are. I'm still on the right course. Okay, alright. I get worried sometimes when I go somewhere I don't recognize. Wait, that baby is in front of me. Watch the shot. Ready? Watch the shot. Ready? Here it comes. This is gonna be such a good fucking shot. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Ready? Here it comes. Oh my god, I'm gonna get him. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Here's the build-up. The build-up. The build-up. Got him. Got him! Got him. He hit it. He hit it. I win. I did as promised. Content farmed. I didn't press any buttons. I did that on its own. Alright, well. That's not the first time that's happened, but it is only the second. Holy custom bullet. So we're at 35. 35 cups left, chat. It'll be 34 after this. Has anyone been paying attention to how many cups I average in 2 hours? I might need that information. What the hell? That information could help me plan in the future. good, I'm good. Stay in the middle. Well, that was just me trying a wheelie. I didn't know there was a ramp there. Oh, well. Alright. Pro Kart. Propane Kart. I wish I had a button to, like, look behind me. I feel like that button exists in some Mario Kart games. Like Double Dash, doesn't it? It's me and the Quack Boy again. Oh, well, that's the second time that's happened. Yeah, I thought that button existed in Wii, but I don't know where it is on my controller. Legitimately don't know where it is. I've hit every button. Is it on my stick? Is it on my pad? Where is it? Wait, I'm in 9th. The fuck? I thought I was winning! Well, goodbye. I like the music for this one. It's a cool track as well. Actually, this track's pretty well done. I do wish I'd stop doing that, but that's more my fault than anything. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Edwin. Edwin the Mimic. That's what we like to call a comedy of errors. I win with a bullet. Ready? Watch this. That's not a bullet. Not last. What? Oh. Oh. Why? Why can you do that? Why can you do that? What? I don't know why it switches between them. I don't get it. Sometimes it has the control scheme of a Wii remote, and sometimes it has the control scheme of a GameCube controller. I'm on neither of those. It just changes midway in playing the game. Sometimes it fixes itself. I don't know. I don't know. Stroben's Desert by Stroben's. Alright. Oh, motherfuckers are getting messed up. Wow, that's a lot of shit. Oh, that's the sand dune Sonic race. Where you gotta race Jet the Hawk, and you're gonna win, and he goes, no! And then Wave blows you up, because she's a bitch. That track took me a long time casually, because I didn't know how to do quick tricks to do shortcuts. And I was always confused because on the last lap, you're always forced to like go outside the Coliseum for story-based reasons. And I always thought that was the reason why I was losing. Until one time I got there and then a cutscene started and I was like, oh, it was scripted. I like doing tricks with Eggman. I hit him with the boiled egg, the triple X egg. Yosh! Ha ha ha. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy ass bomb. Crush. I just saw a Toad die. I just saw a Toad fucking die. Now, I could have reacted to that, but where's the fun in that? What the hell? What the fuck? That's kind of wild, actually. I don't remember the desert being, like, full of lava. Oh, goodbye. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What? 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 I don't remember being here at all in, like, the previous lap. Like, I'm pretty sure I was here, but I don't remember it. I was talking about Sonic Riders. Okay. Okay. Hey, he didn't hit me. He didn't hit me. That's all that matters. Oh, that's a wall. Okay. Alright. Gonna need you to fuck off, Bowser. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! I didn't mean it! No, give it back! Oh! Fuck you! She only won because of my boo. She only won because of my boo. Look at that. Look at that. Less than a second. She took my goddamn ghost. Wait, did I die? Where am I? What's the camera doing? There I am. Aww. Antarctic ambush. More candy? Okay. I'm not angry. I've never been angry in my life. I am calm. Always calm. Yes. Zen. Unbothered. Flourishing in my lane. This is the level of concentration required to handle those of the Mario Kart genre. Yes. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. That was a joke, because I never panic. Candy cart. Oh. Okay, I kind of assumed I was voiding out there, so I just kind of accepted it and stopped moving. I was still holding the A button, but I was just kind of assuming that was the end of my rope. Hey, streamer, where you going? I don't know. A candy house, apparently. Okay. I like this track. Yep. There are 3 fucking stars behind me. But that's okay. I am not mad. I am glad for my fellow racer to have an opportunity to come back from this race. What the fuck? Okay, that's alright. Okay. Why is this pink ice so bouncy? I'm not really sure. But it's fine. Now I have information for the final lap. It'll be okay. See? It'll be okay. Yes. Ready? Here comes the ultimate shot. Ready? Bang. Oh, well. I fell in every lap on that ice in one way or another. I fell. And I can't get up. You know what? I'm gonna do another one. Rank E. Yep. I'm gonna do another one because I deserve better than a rank E. I deserve at least a B.
Let's go. Okay.
Time for the win. Okay, Grand Star Cup. Painted Petals, Waterfall, Water Rise, Flarewood Forest, Castle Gorge. So this is number 30. There's 34 left, chat. Starting from here, there are 34 left. We have almost played 95% of this entire pack. And then when we have played it all, I can simply die. That's my plan. Why play other Mario Karts now? Remember when that track randomly had like Desire Drive as its chosen OST? That was random. That's kind of random, wasn't it? That's like the second or third instance of Touhou music. Because I'm pretty sure Oku's theme played for one of those weirder ones. Where's a Pikmin stage? I enjoy Car. I enjoy Carby. Are those? What are those? I can't tell what those are. They kind of look like the things that you grind medicine with. But I don't really know how relevant that would be to whatever the theme of this course is. Because I don't know anything. Yeah, that's why I said it. Because this kind of sounds like a Toho song. But I don't think it is. There's definitely something about it that almost sounds like close to the usual like motifs you hear in it. I got one shot. 2 stars? Wow, 2 stars out of that. Hit him with the goo van. All right. But Desire Drive isn't even that good. Yeah, sure, but 10 Desires doesn't have a lot of good music to choose from anyway, so yeah. It's kind of like who's the king of the sandbox with that one. No competition. He's rage baiting again. He's engagement farming. He just wants me to post angry reacts. But I'm above that. Are you? I don't think you are. Look, they're falling for the engagement bait. Ha 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 ha! Fools! You played right into my hands. Nobody grabbed that star. Oh, the third one. Holy shit. Alright. I don't know what this music is, but I actually quite like it. I think it's quite nice. That was a lot of stars. I've never seen that many stars come out of leaf piles before. I have to assume it's probably increased rate if possible in this one, but damn, 3 of them. Sounds like Innocent Treasures. Yeah, I kind of hear it. I kind of hear it. I like the first 3 games. Well, to be fair, the first 3 games are the best Toho player experience you can get. But I like 11. I like 11. Waterfall, Water Rise. But 6, 7, and 8 are just the best games to play. They're just the most fun. Mountain of Faith has its moments. I like SA personally. I don't like UFO. I don't like 10 Desires. Why is everybody just... What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. I think I know what's happening here. The water level's gonna rise, so I have to continuously drive around the course while also increasing my elevation, which is actually a really cool concept. I just have to hope that it's fun to play. I can't get any higher than this, and I seem to be very far behind. So I was probably supposed to take the shorter routes, aka the lower water level, and that's how you're supposed to kind of do that. But now I'm up here, and I can't go back down. Conceptually, that's really cool. Wee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. And I guess it said water rise, water fall, so I assume in the later laps, aka lap 4, the water level's gonna start going down, right? And you can take those shorter routes? Or I'm full of shit, we'll see. I don't see it going down. Oh no. Cool. Alright, cool. I can't remember what to do it. Nah, Mountain of Faith's shortcomings, I think, are more or less just how basic it kind of ends up being. There's not really any features to it, and the bomb is kind of weird, and also it's weirdly like super strong, but also not that strong. It's weird. It's not a bad game though, but I think it returned a little too much to the basics. SA is pretty tough, but I just like the music in that game a lot, and I have a soft spot for it despite its flaws. And I don't like UFO. I don't like UFO. Now, it's less so the grades, it's more so just like there's nothing going on in the game. There really isn't much going on in the game at all. Like, you get extra lives by score, but getting score in that game is... There's nothing you really do to get score aside from just play it. Like, in EOSD, you graze at least. You get bonus points like that. Does it ultimately matter to your extra lives? Not really. But it's still something you can do. Those Miis are dying. Alright. Score running the Mountain of Faith is actually kind of sad to watch. Because there's so little to do that most of it... Oh, this place is fucking dying. Most of it, from what I remember watching, is just kind of... Oh, it's the fucking Tunok Pokemon music. Most of it is just using, like, death bombs and shit like that. Abusing death bombs for maximizing score. It doesn't seem very fun to play, in my opinion, but I'm not a score runner, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. There's just not a lot you can do to maximize score, so it's more or less just on capture bonuses and faith management, right? EOSD, I think, is pretty much primarily on capture bonuses, because grazing doesn't do a whole lot. But I don't know. I've never actually seen an EOSD score run. I don't know how that one works. Ow. Score running is just unfathomable to me. I don't even want to fucking be near the boss. And then some games are like, yeah, we just go up and rotate around her. Like Yako's second spell card, where you just spin around her. That shit just doesn't look human to me. But that's not even one of the harder things they do in the fucking score run. They just do that. It's just like optimal for that spell card. But it's scary, because you gotta run up and circle around her. Why would you even put that there, bitch? Tunak, tunak. Whee! Ah, bold! Oh, that's okay. I like PCB scoring. I heard that UFO scoring was very interesting. And I was told that if I ever wanted to do another video on that like topic of world records, that UFO was a good candidate. Somebody took that up and got burnt out on the project, so that's kind of not happening. I didn't get burned out, but I put 3 months in the PCB one. That's a lot of work. PCB was the one I was most interested in. I thought that one was very, very cool. But UFO, I feel like it would be better if it was explained. I'm really into that commentated shit. Commentated runs, like explaining how things work, why they do things, and just like understanding it. I think score runs could probably benefit from that very greatly, assuming there's actually enough downtime to even explain what the fuck is going on. Or you can do it like Bismuth style, where you play the clip and then you go back and you kind of explain what you're seeing. I think that could be really cool for not like doing record history, but just like understanding the best run and why it's the best run, right? And why they're doing what they're doing and how, you know, stuff like that. Bismuth has a good kind of style for approaching that, where you get to see it happen and then he kind of reviews it and it's like, oh, okay, I see. So then you understand how it works. I fucked up. Not all games are made equal. Yeah, PCB is very optimized because the game is 22 years old, right? That score run is very optimized, but the history of it was very impressive. There's a number of players over the course of its history that were early on that were doing it. Yusuke didn't even become a score runner until like pretty late on. He started with Phantasm, and then he moved on to Lunatic stuff, and then he became like one of the greatest players that Toho ever knew, which is really cool. But before him, there were others. There were some big names in the old days that were setting records in the early days. These people are probably in their fucking late 30s. That's how long ago it was. There's always a bigger fish. Oh wow! Surprised that bounced. Yeah, I remember that. I don't think I ended up talking about that because that was a very newish thing. Okay, that was a newish thing, but like, I see them do it in the. I saw them do it in like the World Cup before, but they specifically kind of manipulate. They manipulate something for stage 1 through shenanigans, so they get a consistent route through stage 1. I think it's for power purposes, like making sure, guaranteeing they get certain power drops in certain spots, so they can get the big power or something like that. I don't remember the details. But yeah, PCB is a very, it's a very entertaining score run to watch, because some of the shit they do, the patented Yusuke strats, where he's known to do a lot of like really risky strats, and he kind of founded a lot of those strats that were kind of like they were Yusuke only, but then it got to a point where if you weren't doing them, then you had no chance, so you had to do them. Like he had the crazy resurrection butterfly movement. I don't know if he was the one that found the Bosendorfer movement, or I don't think he found the Yuyuko spin either. But he definitely did some risky-ass movements to gain minimal amounts of increase. But he just did it so much that it incremented to a point where it got insane. And for a while, he was just kind of untouchable. PCB is very interesting. I don't know enough about other score runs, but I wonder, maybe I could probably shoot Pearl a message. He was working on the UFO one. I don't really want to take on the UFO world record history, but if he's familiar with it, then we could probably make something like explaining the world record run and why it's impressive. We could probably put something like that together. I'll see if he's down at some point if I remember to check. But right now I'm working on the fighting game costume video. That's my main priority. But I think we could probably try something like that with UFO. Hell, we could probably even go back and do it for PCB, just because I've done PCB before. And PCB has changed over the last 3 years since I did that video, right? The ransomware? That's not really, there's not really much to that, actually. The grand story of that one is somebody made a joke ransomware that locked your files, encrypt your files unless you scored a certain amount of points on the highest difficulty of UFO. But it was more a gag than it was malicious. Obviously, it's still malware, but it was more of a gag. Ugh. And then he accidentally afflicted his own computer with it, and he couldn't get the score. So he made a program that lets you cheat in the score for the game to unlock your files if you were affected by it. So it's more funny than anything. I think people who don't really know the extent of it kind of think that it was insane, but I don't think it did too much. Still funny though. There's no records for it because the score total that you get in that is lower than world records. The score that you get that you need for that is not that massive, all things considered. It's pretty in par to just beating the game on the difficulty. Actually going for score in those games can get really big numbers. They're good to watch. They are good to watch. You probably won't understand what's happening, but you see number go up and people run around in bullets, and it's very, it's good for the monkey brain. All right, one more, chat. One more. 2 billion. Well, was it billion? Nanocircuit, Tau, Cryovolcano, Windy Fall, Recalled Universe. Okay. I'll check it out. That's a good idea for a video topic. Honestly, chat, when I become unemployed. Weird to say it like that, but with more free time, I could probably pursue a little more topics for videos, and this is a good idea, I think. It could be fun. But yeah, I want to get back to work on the costume one. I got some help. I got a couple people who joined up on my little Cord to help discussion. And it's been pretty fruitful so far, actually. I've got a pretty decent amount of stuff. Is that Albert Wesker? No, that's Chuck Green. I have just enough people for a decent discussion. I don't really need any more, but it's not to say that you can't join if you're interested. But it's fun to talk about. I enjoy. So I gotta get Reimu finished up. I gotta write up Reimu. We got Marissa, Sakuya, Alice, Patchy, Yomu, Remilia, Yiko. Oh, there's a lot of characters to go through, chat. There's a lot of characters to go through. I missed that? Wow. Alright. Alright. The Rosa Maiden one is probably confirmed. Because if you look at the little Shanghai doll, they're colored opposite to each other. And all of her other alts are also Rosa Maiden styled, so that one's pretty obvious, I'd say. But I guess it depends on how much she looks like, because Alice has different eyes, not different eye color than the Shanghai doll does for that one. But it's obvious what they're based on. It's very obvious what they're based on. Thankfully, Raisin's category is a very easy, like, yeah, you know what this is. I don't even have to, like, explain this. So, Raisin and Alice are freebies that I don't have to spend much time on, which is good. But it's actually pretty fun to just kind of talk about the alts and try to figure out what could lead to them existing. We'll figure it out. I saw that. I couldn't really look at it. I looked on my phone, and I couldn't, like, pull up the image to see it. But I think the colors you have on that one are reversed. But that game itself might be worth looking into a little bit, just to see if any colors match up to, if any colors in that game match up to any of the alts in Hisso Tensoku. That could be worth looking at. I didn't even know Tazsofro made a fucking fighting game that wasn't Toho. Okay. Catty Quacky. Cruise control for cool. Well, alright. It's old. Well, it came up before Immature Missing Power. It's possible that they might be references in the earlier costumes. Because Hisso Tensoku was 2009. It doesn't feel like it was 2009, but at the same time, it does feel like it's 2009. I hate that because it's like, I look at it, I'm like, 2009 makes sense, and then I look at games that released in 2009, and the Wii was out. The fucking Wii was out, and I'm just like, what the hell? How did that happen? We're working on it, chat. We're working on it. Dry boner. Ow. Yeah, the Wii have been out 3 years. Galaxy came out in 2007. Mario Galaxy is 18 years old. God damn. 3DS was pretty close to that time frame too. Ow. You could probably ask him because he's like seems to know how to do fucking everything. I genuinely don't understand how, but that guy like just somehow knows how to do anything. I don't think I've ever seen anything he doesn't know how to do. It's actually kind of scary. I don't even know who he was. His first time message when he had a fucking year sub badge next to his name. I was like, what? That motherfucker knows how to hack every game in the world. I don't get it. Where'd he learn this information? Who is this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. He's like an enigma. He's like not even here. He lives in the fucking shadows, but then he just does things and he gets things actually done and working. He doesn't just say he's gonna do something, he just fucking does it. It's crazy. Oh, I missed it. Well, he's working on soccer mods. Soccer mods are a very real possibility, chat. Him, Exxon, and I'm not sure if anybody else is helping with that, but They've been digging into that game to try and get something going. And if they succeed, then that opens up, that definitely opens up some possibilities. I just think it's really impressive when someone's like, I'm just gonna do this, and then they just fucking do it. They just do it. You know, because I find that what happens for a lot of people is as soon as they start talking about things they're gonna do, they get the validation that they're looking for without actually having to do it by somebody being like, oh, that's awesome. And then they go, yeah, that is awesome. And then they don't even do it. But the motherfuckers who are just like, hey, I did this, are like baffling to me. They just keep their fucking mouth shut and they decide to do something and then they do it. And it's just like, oh, wow. Okay, all right. You got it. The ones who talk too much, I worry about them. But there's also that guy who's translating busy person. He hasn't talked at all. I would love a small update from him. I wanted to assume that he's doing the same thing. He just fucking, you know, locked in and just started doing it. But I am a little curious if he's still even, like, actively on the project. Yeah. Well, the Toho soccer game is based on the Captain Tsubasa games. There's no like equivalent necessarily for other sports games. The game is very menu heavy. It's a very silly game. Very silly game. But we definitely have some very ambitious ideas. Oh, goodbye. We have some very ambitious ideas regarding soccer. But before we can even like begin to look into those, they want to get it to work, obviously. Don't put the cart before the horse, after all. It's not really about coding so much as it's just about like finding where the text is stored and creating a file that is like puts that text in the text folder in the right spot, but it uses the English stuff in the right spot. You'd have to ask Hawk and I have no idea how it works. So it's obviously not as simple as drag and drop, but he knows how to crack open games as well for the purpose of translations. I don't really get it. I wish it was easy. They make it as easy as a drag and drop when they release the final product, but I don't think it's that easy when they're actually making it. Too bad they don't have the source code. That game runs entirely on an Excel spreadsheet, dude. That game is fucking actually Scotch tape and chewed gum is what controls that game behind the scenes. That's another thing. Bro was like, I'm gonna make a Hina alt, and then he made a fucking fully working Hina alt for Power Bomberman. Like, what the fuck? That's not just something you do. That's like 40 individual sprites he had to make. And he made them. He just fucking made it. And it's like, all right, bro, you got it. Like, take commissions, man. Fucking take some goddamn commissions. You can clearly make some money off what you got. Unrecalled universe. Charge $20 for a mod. I know this music. Isn't this Bon Trussel from Undutru? You fucking code junkies. You guys love that monotonous work. It's crazy. You be doing the most boring shit known to man and be like, no, it's fun. This is fun. This is my relaxed time. Like, damn, man. That shit is, like, I've had my fair share of monotony in the things I do for sure, but coding is a fucking head scratcher of an activity. head scratcher of an activity. Do you know how to code? I know how to open a note pile and delete a directory to something. I know surface level coding due to Mugen for the Mugen stuff I've done. I know extremely surface level how to add a character into a Mugen game. I had to do that for some video footage before, and I had to learn how to do that. That's coding though. That was coding. I learned how to do that. I'm on the road, boys. I'm on the road. My first code job. Hell yeah. If you know how to open, create a string, and insert a character and parameters. No, I don't know how to do any of that, actually. Then why do you know those terms? Because I made them up. I made them up. I lied. I'm a fibber. Oh my god. Well. Bye-bye. Look, I'm just glad that there's people who like to do some of the, what I would call extremely busy work. And I like to do other stuff that they would probably consider boring, annoying, busy work. Although I don't believe what I do is nearly as taxing or frustrating as coding at all. I think I got it easy comparatively. But you know what they say about the grass is always greener, right? The grass is always greener. So I guess that actually doesn't apply to what I'm saying in this moment here. Drawing pictures is time consuming, and doing videos all on your own is pretty time consuming too. Especially when you're like extremely fucking like not paying attention like me. I just get distracted really easily. Editing is boring. Editing is hella boring, dude. It's very boring, but I think about the project itself and what I'm doing. That's why I can't make videos on things I don't care about, because then I wouldn't want to fucking edit them, because editing is mind-numbing. Editing is mind-numbing, but I think about the final product that I'm interested in making, and that's why I can kind of slap her in there. Alright, we did it! We got 32 tracks left, chat. There's so... We got like 3 streams of Mario Kart left and we're done. Isn't that exciting? Crazy. We're so close to the end of Mario Kart Deluxe. Shut down, please. Thank you. Ooh, the end is nigh.